What's going on, guys? My name is Ben, and in this video today I want to give you guys a just full breakdown of my personal story being an appointment setter in the high ticket sales space, make money online. I've been in this whole online world now for around 3 years. I've tried multiple things, and in this video I want to give you just a full breakdown of my own story and my experience. So if you're somebody right now who wants to make money online, potentially get into high ticket sales, closing, setting, whatever it may be, take it from me, someone who's actually done it, has experience. You can hear my story, so you essentially can have more clarity around it and see if it's the right thing for you to do. But really, for you to understand how I even got into this whole world, we have to fast forward back to 2021, or at the very start of my journey. I was finishing up school. If you're from Ireland, I was in the 6th year. If you're in the US, like last year in high school. But anyways, point is, I was in the final stages, the last few months of school, and I knew that I didn't want to follow the traditional path. Like, all my friends and family, like everybody was pushing college and a 9 to 5 job. That was like the norm for everybody to do. And I basically, I reflected and I looked at people, for example, who were in their 40s and 50s, who went down that path, who worked a job, who, now they are so unfulfilled in their life. Like, for example, they barely have enough money to get by. They might have enough to pay the bills, but they can't travel. They can't really live a life of freedom. And I knew, especially as well, being in a workplace where you have to pretend to be friends with your colleagues and you hate your boss, that wasn't the life I wanted to live. So at a young age, I wanted to start making money online. However, at the same time, I didn't know what the hell I was going to do. I still went to college. My parents advised me to go, and I knew no better. I was just turned 19. And then while I was in college, I absolutely hated it. Literally my first class, I knew in the first 5 minutes I shouldn't be there. It was just a funny feeling. It was a gut feeling, really. I knew college was not what I wanted to do. So I was researching ways to make money online. I came across this business model at the time called affiliate marketing. Basically, that's where you promote other people's products online. So I started making TikTok videos, trying to basically put myself out there, make money online. I made around $20 in 6 months. It was very bad, but that was my very first taste in the whole make money online space. Then how I got involved in appointment setting then was I actually invested in a mentor to help me get better at affiliate marketing at the time. And I got very close to this mentor, and he shared with me what he did, which is selling coaching programs, which is the whole introduction for me into the info world, selling courses, coaching programs. Think of Iman Gadzhi, Samuel Anua, these people would sell courses, coaching programs. That was my first glimpse into the whole world, and I saw the potential. So after working with them, I got a bit better at affiliate marketing. I decided to start my own affiliate marketing coaching program. And again, I was posting on TikTok to bring people to my program, but I was really bad at content, but I was able to make decent money, 5-6K a month consistently from it. And the reason why was because all the people I had on TikTok that were following me to watch my content, I would set them on a call with me. I would take the sales calls for myself to sell my program, but appointments at all my followers in the TikTok DMs. And that was my first glimpse into setting. And then after doing that for a while, I decided for myself then to go all in on just doing appointment setting, because a big mistake as well, guys, when you're trying to make money online is a lot of people will try and start a business straight away, but I didn't have enough skills to run a full business, content, client fulfillment, managing and leading a team. I wasn't good enough yet. I was 20. I had no idea. So I went all in on setting. I made the decision then to do setting because I want to learn skills. I think it's important, guys. From now, I'm 3 years into my journey. I'll talk more about it shortly, but to really for example, run a successful business, you need to have a lot of skills, and I had no skills. So sales, in my opinion, is one of the most important high income skills to learn. You can apply it to your life, essentially. It's really, really important. So that's what I did. I focused on appointment setting. I worked for a couple of different offers. I worked on a small real estate offer, fitness offer, make money online offer, but nothing was really the best offer. They were all making me 1K a month each. I wasn't doing all three at the same time, but each offer I was on was 1K a month. And essentially that was tough because I was grinding a lot, but I wasn't making a lot of money. But the thing is, though, I didn't give up. I said to myself, I wanted to find a really, really good opportunity that would help me allow me to make like 4 or 5K a month, for example, as a setter, because that way I can have proper freedom. I can travel the world. Like right now, I'm in Tampa, in Florida, at my friend's place. I'll explain how I got here shortly, but this is an example. I wanted to travel the world. So what I did was I made at the time, I didn't have a lot of money. This is like, just to put it into perspective now, start of 2024. For all of 2023 and a bit of 2022 and kind of 2021, I was still researching really, but I was just going a bit of affiliate marketing, hopping on different appointment setting offers. Start of 2024, I have decided then, okay, I'm going to go all in and really find a really good offer. I invested in the program. I only had around 2,000 euro in my bank account. The program was like, actually I had less, like 1,700. But point is, I invested in a mentorship that was 1K. It was a lot of money. People around me were saying I shouldn't do it. Like, for example, my family, my close friends at the time, they thought it was too risky. But I knew for myself, if I wanted to find a really good appointment setting role, I can't just keep doing what I was doing, because I was doing everything by myself. Do you know what I mean? That's a big mistake I made, guys, on my journey, was I was trying to do everything on my own. But I decided to actually get a mentor to help me specifically with appointment setting. I invested into a program. It was like I said, 1K. I got really good knowledge and I took action. I learned about outreach, how to find business owners, and I landed a really, really good role as an appointment setter on an Airbnb BizOp offer. I work with them. Basically, I actually only left the offer a month ago. I worked with them for a full year, and it was one of the best companies I've worked with, in my opinion. Like, it was really, really good. I was making around 3 to 4K a month consistently as a setter. I have some screenshots here. The biggest month I hit as an appointment setter's offer was like 4,900 euro. The screenshots here somewhere on the screen. It was like over 5K USD, but that's kind of results I got from this offer. I was making a full-time income online. I was able to travel the world. Like right now I'm in Tampa. Some actually other friends that I've met in the online space just through connecting. But really, guys, I don't really want to like talk much about the results, because yes, the money is great and you can definitely make good money, but I want to give you just a raw reality of basically like what appointment setting looks like. It's not easy, okay? Like a lot of people might say online, oh, work 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, and make like 5 to 10K a month. There has been times like when I was setting for this BizOp offer for the last year, I was working like 10-hour days to hit KPIs and hit numbers, and there was like probably 2 or 3 times where I was close to burnout. Now, this isn't me to like, you know, turn you off from doing setting, but it's the raw just reality. It's not easy, but at the same time, anything in life that can give you a very good reward, it's going to require hard work. So coming into appointment setting, if you want to become a setter yourself and find a really good offer, I want you to think of as well, it's going to be hard work. You're going to be working long hours. It's not going to be easy, and don't expect to make a lot of money straight away. In my first, like for example with me, I was making like less than 1K a month and around 1K a month with the other offer I was on, and even this Airbnb BizOp offer. The very first month I was there, I only made 900 euro. That was my first month there, and then eventually I got to a point where I was making 3 to 4K a month consistently, and eventually my first 5K a month as well. And really, guys, like with setting, it's, in my opinion, the best way for somebody to make money online if you have zero skills. If you want to start a business, if you want to do your thing, start with setting, because it's the best pathway into the make money online world. The reason why I say that is because, for example, there's lots of people nowadays who create like info products, for example, like think of Iman Gadzhi, Samuel Manua. Those are just like the most popular people I can think of, but people will sell coaching programs and courses, and they'll have tons of leads like in their Instagram DMs, for example, or Facebook or TikTok, wherever it may be. They need you as a setter to book calls for the closer, right? There's a lot less responsibility compared to running a business. So if you're new to the whole online world, start off as a setter, in my opinion, because it's the very like first step into sales, right? Like it's an entry level type of sales role. You're not actually on the phone, for example, like you're not closing deals, you're setting up appointments. In my opinion, the best way if you're new now, starting off, you want to get into make money online space, is to start off with setting. Now, I know I mentioned that, you know, it's going to be hard work and you might have to work 10-hour days. And that is the truth, right? Setting, like I showed you with my results, it has a very high, like, potential in terms of reward. You can make very good money, like making 5K a month, 3-4K a month. That's more than you might make it like Walmart or Tesco compared to like where you're from in the world. Like, it's better than like a minimum wage job, and you're going to make more money, and most importantly, you're going to have remote freedom. Like with me right now, I am traveling to Tampa. I'm in like my friend's apartment right now in Tampa. We're chilling here. I've been able to travel all over across Europe with my girlfriend. I've been to Spain to meet other people as well. So it gives you a lot more freedom with setting. And the way I want you guys to look at appointment setting as well, just to paint a vision as well, use setting as the stepping stone. Starting a business as a complete beginner is going to be extremely difficult because you have no skills. Like with me, for example, the reason why I did setting full time is because I was running a coaching business before, but I had no skills like to really run the business at scale, and it was never going to work out. I was not the right person to run a business. So taking a few steps back and focusing on learning a high income skill like setting and sales first, mastering that, and then you can transition into doing something else, for example. Because if you want to make money online, instead of starting your own digital product, for example, becoming a setter for people who already have coaching programs and courses, because they need good quality setters. It's a demand in the market. So that's really, like, in my opinion, why appointment setting is the best way to start. But also, not only that, it's a lot less responsibility. Like with running a business, you have multiple things you need to worry about and take care of. While with setting, all you're doing is focusing on, for example, a business owner's Instagram inbox, and you're just setting calls for the business owner. But for me, I got into this whole appointment setting was because I wanted to have more freedom, I wanted to learn more skills, and I've been lucky enough to be able to travel the world, meet really, really cool people. And now for me, I've learned the skill of appointment setting, and now I'm looking towards the next step for me, starting my own business, coaching others, managing teams. And it's because I've learned the skills. So really, if you're watching this, I want you to think essentially setting as the stepping stone as to what you can achieve. Instead of rushing into starting a business and trying to maybe run a dropshipping store, focus on learning high income skills first. For me, that was appointment setting, and I think that's how everybody should look at it, is focus on learning a high income skill. Get really, really good at it, become a master at your craft, and then you'll be able to have options. Like I have a friend, for example, who I actually coached in the past, and he started off as a setter, and now he's managing setting teams, and he's now going to start his own coaching business too, and it's because it all stems from learning the skill. But that's the video, guys. I hope you find it valuable, and if you have any questions at all, feel free to comment below in this video. More than happy to respond, and also feel free to subscribe as well. I'm going to post more content about this, just sharing my value, my journey, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon.